Hi there, Pisces. This is Ivonne, the Mermaid Oracle. Thank you so much for coming in to watch your video for August 2025. What are they feeling and thinking about you? Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and watch your tarot reading. All right, Pisces. So for your tarot reading, we are using the Tiny Tarot, which is a miniature version of the Rider-Waite, which fits inside a little locket, and you can put it with your keys as a keychain. And I hope you guys can enjoy the images and the messages just as much as I hope I will. So in the bottom of the deck as the overall theme, you do have right here the Knight of Swords. And then for your spread, we do have 10 of Wands reversed, 7 of Pentacles reversed, Knight of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups, 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups, 5 of Wands in reverse, 3 of Swords in reverse, and we end the reading with Queen of Swords reversed. Now, when it comes to the King of Swords as the overall theme, this can possibly talk about an air sign, an Aquarius, Gemini, or a Libra. Now, this could be a sun sign, moon sign, or a rising sign, but it doesn't have to be anybody of those signs. But particularly, we could be dealing with someone who is cold, detached, someone who will be cold and detached in the month of August 2025. Now, in your thoughts, you do have 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So as far as what's crossing your thoughts in the month of August is that you feel like your current relationship is heading towards nowhere. You feel like it's not going anywhere. And as far as your emotions with the 4 of Cups, you're bored, you're dissatisfied, you don't know what to do with a current relationship. And I do feel like you're going to have other suitors or other people trying to get your attention or wanting to start a relationship with you. And you might even be bored or dissatisfied with those new offers as well. But with the 9 of Cups, as far as your intentions, I feel like with your intentions, you're definitely focused on self-interest. You're definitely focused on whatever you want to aim here. Now, with the 9 of Cups, it's really just telling me here for Pisces that Pisces, as far as their thoughts, they know that something is not going anywhere. They feel like a relationship or a current situationship has headed towards a dead end. And with the 4 of Cups, a Pisces here is bored and dissatisfied. And with the 9 of Cups, though, if this is a thing where you are not ready to leave or you don't want to leave, then with the 9 of Cups, then you will stay. You will try to focus on the relationship. But if this is a thing where you decide to want to let go, or if you decide to want to leave, then you will leave. And for a lot of you with that 10 of Wands in reverse in the center, sorry for jumping, I feel like that is going to be the case for a lot of you. I feel a lot of you guys will throw your hands up and possibly leave somebody behind. And as far as your actions, you do have the 3 of Swords in reverse. So that's basically telling me right here that as far as your actions, you are going to come off as someone who is resentful towards the other person. I think you're going to express your resentments and your distrust towards this person. As far as their exterior with the Queen of Swords in reverse, I feel like they're going to give you the impression, or I feel like their actions towards you in the month of August will be, they're going to give you the impression or make you feel as if they don't want to move on and they don't want to be single. But to be honest with you, as far as their intentions with the 5 of Wands in reverse, I feel like this is saying 2 different things. For starters, I think it's saying that they're going to try their very best to not get into arguments with you. I feel like they are going to go out of their way to evade confrontation or arguments with you. And with the 5 of Wands in reverse, you are going to be dealing with someone, or you are dealing with someone in the month of August 2025, someone who is keeping their options open, and they do intend on making a choice and making a decision. As far as their emotions, how they feel about you specifically, with that 9 of Swords, it seems like they are still sad and depressed about the whole situation and what's going on between you and this person in the month of August. So I do feel like you're dealing with someone who's depressed and someone who has a lot of anxiety about the situation. They could also be having sleepless nights in the month of August 2025. As far as their thoughts with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, they do feel like this relationship isn't going anywhere. And they do feel like this relationship is going in circles. But once again, with that 10 of Wands in reverse, like I said, I do see someone throwing their hands up. I do feel like for a lot of you, that will be Pisces. if it's not the other person who is going to be making a decision here, right? But I do see that this could be really one or the other. All right, so let's go ahead and give it a quick overview before we end this tarot reading. So this is all about someone who is being cold and abrasive, and someone who is being completely detached in this relationship. As far as your thoughts with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, you do see this as a situation or a relationship that isn't going anywhere, and that this is heading towards a dead end, or that it has already hit a dead end. As far as your emotions, Pisces, you do feel dissatisfied and bored in your current relationship or situationship. But with the Nine of Cups, this is basically telling me here that you are going to act on pure self-interest. If you feel like it's better to leave, then you will leave. If you feel like it's better for you to go, then you will go. But as far as your exterior with the Three of Swords in reverse, you're still going to be resentful, and you're going to express that in your actions. As far as the other person with the Queen of Swords in reverse, this is telling me right here that you are dealing with somebody with the Queen of Swords in reverse who's going to give you the impression that they are not ready to let you go, and that they really don't want to be single. They are also going to give you the impression that they still want to be in this relationship. But as far as their intentions, I do see two things. They're going to do their best to not get into arguments with you, to not engage into arguments with you, Pisces. And with the Five of Wands in reverse, especially if you are in a relationship with someone who is seeing multiple people, or if you're involved with someone who is seeing multiple people, they do intend on making a decision. As far as the Nine of Swords, I do see a lot of anxiety in their emotions. I do see a lot of anxiety, a lot of depression, sleepless nights, and feeling very stressed out over their relationship with you. And it could be because of their thoughts with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it seems like in their thoughts, they are going to be viewing this as a relationship or a situationship that isn't really going anywhere. And it's kind of just going in circles. But with that 10 of Wands in reverse, I do see someone here throwing their hands up, or someone here dumping the other person. It could be you, Pisces, or it could be the other person. All right. All right, Pisces, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys are interested in a private tarot reading with me, go to my website, mermaidoracle.com, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.